Officials at a school in Rockland County say that they have found a way now to cut down on excessive partying on prom night. Hold it on a school night. At Pearl River High School, the junior prom is tonight. Now, the senior prom is on Sunday night in June, and kids better be back in class at 7:34 sharp the next day.
So if not, they won't be able to make up any missed classes and won't be allowed to take part in sporting events that day. With us now to discuss all of this is Dr. Paul Donahue. He is a parenting expert and founder of Director of Child Development Associates, that is in Scarsdale.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Paul. Good to have you here. Hey, let's just start off. I mean, are you surprised that it's come to this?
I'm really not surprised. I think a lot of school districts are worried that their kids are a little out of control. They feel that there's a lot of risk involved in prom night, and a lot of districts are feeling it's just not worth it.
Time to do something, yeah.
Okay, I'm going to play the devil's advocate for the kids' sake. There's always been a lot of risk involved in prom night. Every single decade, all parents were very worried about this. I mean, could this not be deemed as a bit harsh?
I understand that. I do think it's a bit harsh. To me, it's a sad statement more than it is harsh. That I think our kids should have the opportunity to have an end-of-the-year celebration. But I think, again, I think a lot of the adults in the community feel like they don't have any control over the kids.
How much of a problem do you think, the after-hour partying after the prom is? I mean, we've all heard stories. We've had our own personal experiences. How much of a problem is it today?
I think a lot of the kids, there's such a build-up to prom night that the kids are planning, thinking about it all year. I think a lot of the kids text each other, they're talking about it in school, that we're going to go crazy that one night. I also think the kids don't feel these days like they have to respect the parents' authority, that they have a clear understanding of what the parents and the adults in the community want from them.
Okay, you're right about that build-up.
Dr. Donahue, I still can't get away from this. What is different today than in the past? It was always a buildup. It was always a big deal. There was always potential danger.
Okay, two things, I think. One is our kids are under tremendous stress all year round. These kids are very scheduled, academic pressure, social pressure. They're looking to blow off steam this one big night. They charge it all into that. So that's one. I think the second thing, a lot of the adults, us as parents, aren't always clear with our kids about what are the limits. What are the expectations? What do we really want from them? And what do we want them to stay away from?
Okay, so now it comes down to this question, too. What about this type of punishment in this situation? Does that really work? Is it effective?
I think it's effective for the night. It'll be a deterrent. Those kids might not be out all night tonight. So I think it works for tonight. In the bigger picture, I don't think it has much of an impact on these kids.
Okay, devil's advocate once again. The school may get out of their being responsible for any trouble, but okay, so the kids have to be in at 7:45. Are they not going to figure out another way, another night to have a great time and blow off the steam anyway?
I think they may well. They may well. And there's no way we can control that. Some of this is a liability issue. The schools don't want to be responsible for that or to sanction the event. Again, I think it's sad that we can't allow the kids to have this kind of time, that we can't be clear with them about what our expectations. We also have to give kids the opportunity to try this out throughout high school, not just this one big night. Let them go into Manhattan. Let them be on their own a little bit.
Yeah, they have to learn.
I think a lot of our kids, and again, this is different than 10 or 20 years ago, a lot of our kids are a little cloistered. They don't have the opportunities to be on their own, to be in the city, to be out at friends' houses. So I think we have to give them that opportunity, not just on this one big
Let's hope they all have a good time and a safe time as well.
Dr.
Paul Donahue.
Thank you.
Thanks for having me.
Terrific.